What's up everybody, James here with Squatch Bikes. It is June here in Brevard. Riding season is definitely upon us. And about this time of year, we start getting tons and tons of questions about group rides. And I thought I'd go over some of the different aspects of group rides and some of the things that you can kind of look forward to or dig into about group rides in your area or when you come here to Brevard. So let's get into it. Roll the intro. Welcome to Squatch Bikes. So there's really no right or wrong way to do a group ride. Make sure you just ask some questions. We get a lot of people that get a little bit nervous about group rides, and there's really nothing to be nervous about. Ours in particular is a no-drop ride, which means we have a leader and a sweeper. That means somebody from Squatch is up front and all the way in the back. That way nobody gets lost and everybody just has fun. We're not really out for speed. We're not really out to set down new times or do anything crazy. We just want to be social and enjoy it and put a smile on people's faces, including our own. Some group rides can feel pretty intimidating. It's best to call ahead and ask about the group ride. Make sure that it's going to fit your style of riding, maybe your fitness level, and also what you're looking for. Is it more of a family ride? Is it more of a party ride? Or is it something that people are viewing as a training ride? That way when you get there, you're having fun with it. So for our group rides, we generally run them once a week now. We used to run them twice a week. Some of the areas got pretty crowded, so we thought we would cut that back a little bit. But we run them straight out of the shop Wednesday nights. And with our group rides, being that they're very social, we take our time. There's nobody to impress. We're not trying to show off to anybody. That's our style. But overall, we're just out to have some fun. There's also a lot of advantages to going on group rides. Number one, you just meet new people. Number two, you meet people that are of your same fitness and skill level and riding style. And you can get to ride with those people later on if you're from that area, or maybe you guys are just on the same vacation. We actually know people that have met on our group rides and they come back and meet up with those same families to ride with them again, even though they're from completely different areas. Also, you get to learn new trails, maybe try trails that you were afraid of trying before or didn't even know existed. It's a good way to not have to pull out a map all the time. And it's a good way to learn new skills, whether it's climbing skills, descending skills, tricks, whatever it is. There's usually somebody around willing to show you something. Also, we get a lot of large groups that come to the area. We just had the Sugar Sand Sweeties from Florida. They're a fun group. They're a very large group. And every one of them seems to have a different riding style and different levels of skill and fitness. We get them all together, we take them out, and we show them a bunch of different trails. And some trails, some people are like, nah, that's not my style, but then we go and hit the next trail and it is. We try to find different things for everybody in that group. It's a great way to come into this area and just experience it. If you're gonna do that though, one thing I would say is call ahead. Make sure that the shop has time to map out something that big for that large of a group of people. That way we can ask enough questions to make sure that we're sending you to the right place. Or if you want to go out and ride with us, which you're always more than welcome to do, make sure that we have the time to do that. I know with the Sugar Sand Sweeties, they're a very large group and they plan very far in advance, sometimes up to 6-8 months in advance. But they are so much fun. They have an absolute blast, and we have an absolute blast just going out and riding with them and showing our area off and what we have to offer here with waterfalls and trails and rivers and views and hikes and everything else. So, and there's tons more to do here in the Brevard area. Group rides is just one way to kind of start to learn about some of those things. If you're looking to build group rides in your area, there are just tons and tons of communities out there. Kind of get an idea of what your community's like. The guys over at Misfit Mountain have done this. They have nailed it. John and I just went to the Dad Bod Invitational, which is over in Chapel Hill. It is just a group of people in this massive development that have cut in some trails. They're super sick and they have fun with it. They had a competition to see who would be the fastest and who would be the slowest, and both people technically won. And the whole group though, when you saw everybody come together, that was mountain biking. That's what it's all about. Everybody just having fun. Nobody actually really cared, I don't think, about their times coming down the hill. But so if you want to build your own, start asking questions, start seeing who you're riding with, and make sure that those around you are having a good time. If everybody's having a good time on your group rides, most likely you're going to grow it into whatever you want.